start has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Good bit of timing there.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait there. Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. India are 16 for none. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Straight to the fielder.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait there.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Over. India are 23 for none.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wait on.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Big appeal.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Going with spin now. Stumping! Oh! That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's off the middle of the bat.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Zampa shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Nope.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Start from the north end.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Super piece of timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off, These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Oh, that looked nasty.
No!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
7 runs added there. India are 54 for 1. Marsh coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait there!
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Gone right through the defences.
Out for a duck. An innings that should have promised so much ends with a brilliant delivery that was almost unplayable.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Absolutely nailed it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Three more fielders can be moved outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Drives and misses everything.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Going.
Timed that brilliantly.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wait on.
There'll be runs here.
About. Bowling.
Marsh has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance. Could that be out? Looks so.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Great shot, at least one on offer.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Thrust the pad at it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Well, it's hitting in line. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep, great shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Marsh is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. They'll get at least one.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
No shot offered.
No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yup.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
4 runs added in that over. India are 114 for 6. Ellis has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep, yep.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Misses everything.
Bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Super shot that.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Stoinis, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Bowling.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Good work there on the boundary.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot, great timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Stoinis ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice shot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait there.
Yep.
Bowler.
11 runs added there. India are 145 for 7. Stoinis from the north end. Confident appeal. Could it be?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
A big opportunity. They'd worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Bow.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Very sweet
Yeah.
off the bat and 4 all the way.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep, yep. Bowling.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep. Yep. Yep, yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yep.
2 in a row, just sloppy really.
Always a sign of a strong captain in situations like this, just to step in and help give some confidence back to the bowler.
Catch. Yep.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
End of the over, 8 off it. India are 165 for 8.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep. No.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
I think that's called for the front foot, not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Catch it. Yep, yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Over. India are 178 for 9. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Beaten on the drive.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Yeah. Yep.
End of the over. 4 off it. India are 182 for 9.
Yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah.
Stoinis has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Middle that one, great timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
This is everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 210 runs.